All right, friends, welcome back to the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Eastern Regional Championships right here on Bell Alliant Community 1. Our second game on day 2, and it's a good one. This is men's C action. The Fredericton Slick Sticks in the white jerseys with black shorts against the Ashburn Eagles, who we saw yesterday. They lost yesterday to the McGuire Mustangs. So the Ashdale Eagles versus the Fredericton Slick Sticks in our second game of the day. We just finished up with women's action. A resounding victory, the St. John Thundercats over the Ottawa Sticklers, 7-0. And the Slick Sticks will be in the penalty box first, so a 5-on-4 advantage coming up here for the Eagles. So the Sticks are in the white jerseys, Eagles in the blue. And the Eagles trying to bounce back after that tough 6-2 loss yesterday to the McGuire Mustangs. A game where they got off to a good start. They led the Mustangs 1-0, 15 seconds in. But then from there, it was all McGuire. So here's Parker. That's center. Dumps it in on this 5-on-4 for Ashdale. And a goal. So again, Ashdale scores early on. Scoring here right away. And it's 1-0 for the Eagles. So 1-0 Eagles. 19 minutes in, so just 1 minute in, you have your first goal. Again, this is an Eagles team that scored yesterday 15 seconds in. So they're used to the hot starts. This time they'll try to finish it off. All right, on the near side, here comes Parker. Parker taken away by the Slick Sticks. And across center. Knocked in there by Rue. Rue hits the deck. Wanted to call, none forthcoming. Eagles back this way on the far side with Parker. 3-on-2, taken away by Weatherby. Weatherby. And on the near side for Parley. Parley can't get it across, taken away by the defender. That's Stevens. And across center. Near side. Across the neutral zone, taken over by the Slick Sticks. Knocked in by Copeland. Copeland to Parker. Parker watched by Copeland. No luck on the near side here for Swain. And back to Stevens. Parley dumps it right back in. Clark in front, deflection, and held on to there by Parker, the netminder. So 1-0 Eagles, 2 minutes in. Again, B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. For your contact information, I'll read your tweets and emails on the air. To the blue line. Here come the Eagles across center. And behind the net, Doyle on the near side. Looking for a pass out front, no luck. For Gillis. Gillis now does get a swing in, but can't get it on net. Down to the near side corner. Doyle has it back in the far side. And the ball at the blue line. Mosier shot right on. A save there by Parker. Paul Halbert in net here for the Slick Sticks. And Halbert's going to be tested again. Just sliding through. Duggan gets a shot off. Eagles have their tails up here. They're looking for a win after that 6-2 loss last night. Cross center. Back to get it is Arsenault. Arsenault, a gorgeous stretch pass. Just missing Getson. But now Getson has it in the corner. Collides there with Slocum. Slocum and Getson on the near side. And booted forward. Backhanded pass gets over the stick of Duggan. But Duggan collects, and here comes Swain. Can't get the pass across. Copeland. Copeland breaking in now. Can't get a shot away on the backhand. Turned away by Parker. Swain, 2-on-2 they come. By Getson. Swain! And a glove hand save by Halbert. His best save of the game so far on that break. All knocked down by Parker. Taken away by Ryan. Ryan out in front. We got a penalty coming up on the Eagles as well. And taking it away is Stevens, but that'll draw the penalty. All right. So again, reach out on the Twitter and the email. A 5-on-4 here for the Slick Sticks. Trailing by a goal, looking to get back into it. On the far side, Weatherby. Back up top. It's a shot off, doesn't get through. On the far side, Guitard. Guitard battling against Parker. Space on the near side. Patience. About 90 seconds remaining. Doyle on the chase over on the far side. Weatherby collects. About 14 and a half minutes remaining in your first half and a minute on this power play. Glove down at center. And on the near side, nobody home, taken away by Gillis. He'll dump it down. So B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. Let us know how it looks and sounds. All that good stuff. To center here. Luke Weatherby. Deflected. In front and held on to by Parker. On the near side. Great chance in front, and the Slick Sticks tie it up with Dugas. So Bruno Dugas. A power play goal on a slick pass. And the Slick Sticks are tied 1-1. So the Sticks respond. Face-off win for the Slick Sticks. Try to get right back to it. Cross center. And in behind the net. 12:50. Remaining in this first half, a good one so far. That's the center. Here comes Rue. Or Swain, sorry. Gets around McKillop. Cleared away by Dugas. He's the goal scorer for the Slick Sticks. On the near side, Dugas again. Slowed down there by Mosier. Here come the Eagles once more. Pass a little bit too far out in front. McKillop watching down there. Matt Votor on this defensive pairing as well. Mike Dill. Near side here for Parker. Ball goes to the far side. Player loses a stick, and the faceoff's going to come out of the zone. On the near side, Gillis. Ball goes to the far side. Gillis again, or Stevens couldn't control it. Now here come the Slick Sticks, maybe on a 2-on-1. Bungay gets a backhanded shot, gets knocked down by Stevens. No call forthcoming. Now 1-1 here. Halfway through this first half. 2 20-minute halves. With a 5-minute break in between. Face off to the near side corner. There's Ray Clark. Clark. Knocked back in by Rue. But across the center ice. Here comes Doyle. Poked over by Clark. Copeland trying to break free. Can't get past Duggan. A shot by the blue line that goes well wide. Copeland in behind the net. Copeland comes into open space on the far side. Back to Weatherby. Weatherby, soft shot, doesn't get through. On the chase over there is Clark. Near side, Doyle. And the Eagles take over and come across half. Chip forward, picked up by Dugan now in the near side corner. Gillis in behind the net. And on the far side, Copeland. Arsenault. On the near side, Clark is in there. All the way through, tricky hop. I don't know what that bounced off, but then a loose ball now in the corner. But that was a tricky hop for Halbert. He had to be very careful. Swain. Looking for Smith, can't get it to him. Ball deflects back to the blue line. A chase over there with Mishak. Now Mishak to Copeland. And crisp passing play here to Mishak. Mishak. Back in front, sweet move. And a goal off the deflection. That was Ryan who got in there and made the beautiful move. Got a shot on and able to put the rebound home was Mishak. So the Slick Sticks respond to the 1-goal deficit with 2 of their own. And now 2-1 for Fredericton. So 2-1 Sticks. Had to have all you guys with us there in beautiful Fredericton. If you're having a good day, no doubt hot in the middle of the summer. Let us know if you're watching, who you're cheering for. Ball goes in behind the net. On the chase over there is Swain. Swain. Tower. Tower working hard. Comes away with Ridley. Stevens. And behind the net, watched by Scott Ryan. There's Parker. Takes his time. Calmly finds Smith, but it gets between his legs there. Slocum right back into the Ashdale zone. Parker over to get it. So for the second night in a row, second day in a row, this is only their second game, and already Ashdale has surrendered a lead after scoring very early to get things started. Just missing on that to Copeland. Copeland again fell as he tried to get it out in front. Parker. 8:20 remaining in your first half. Game number 2 on day 2. Still 3 more to come after this. And they got a full day at the LBR as well with Isabelle Germain. Near side, Parker. Swain couldn't get it through. Nice job to get it to Swain, but he couldn't control. And now there's the other Swain down there. Lalonde in on the pressure. They get it out to Dugas. Dugas couldn't clear, and here's Swain. Trying to get out front to Parker. Can't. And Halbert will hold on. So the Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the 2014 championships, right here from the River Valley Community Center. .6:45 remaining. We had a couple tweets about sound, friends, so let us know if you can see us or if you can hear us. On my computer, I'm hearing the sound, but we've had a couple of people say they can't hear anything. So let us know there on the Twitter or on the email if you can hear us. Again, 2-1 for the Slick Sticks. Eagles trying to tie this thing up. Just over 6 minutes remaining in this opening half. Near side, Slocum. That goes all the way down for icing here on the Slick Sticks. So let us know if you can see and hear us. B. McLean Sports on Twitter, community1sports@gmail.com. There's a goal for the Eagles. They tie this thing up. Just working on our audio settings here. So the Eagles tie this thing up again, 2-2. 6 minutes remaining. So we're all tied up at 2. It was 2-2 yesterday for this Eagles team when the Mustangs took off on them to make it a 6-2 win. Still 5.5 minutes remaining. That shot goes just wide. Battling in front, no luck for Parley. And that's a crisp shot there by Copeland that doesn't get through. This is from Dan LeBlanc. Thank you very much, Dan. On the email, the Capital City Ball Hockey League in Fredericton. Boys are tough and fast. You can't count them out. They sting you for sure. If you count them out, they sting you for sure. That's great stuff from Dan LeBlanc. Thanks very much, Dan. So Dan's with us and cheering on the Slick Sticks. A 2-2 game. That's our first email. And on the near side, here comes Parker across center. Parker to Doyle. Shot gets through, but Halbert the save. High in the air. Dugas can't bring it down. Mishak. And we might have a penalty here on the Slick Sticks with Mishak. He's a big boy. And he might got an elbow up. So Dan LeBlanc on the email. Thank you, sir. And again, just a couple friends have talked about sound. Taylor Dempster reaching out on the Twitter and saying he can't find the sound. So let us know if you can hear us, if anybody else is having issues. Just looking for confirmation that maybe it just might be there on their end and not ours. Parker over the near side. So 5-on-4 for the Eagles. A great chance here. Another 4.5 left. Across center to the near side. There's Parker. He'll leave it for Lalonde. Lalonde to the near side. Gets it back. Gains the zone. And now attacking. No luck. And dumped out again. Back into the Eagles zone. Still about a minute left on this power play. I don't have the time up on the board for it, but just guess we're about halfway through. Crisp pass to the far side. Back in front. Nicely done. And a goal. Gorgeous three-way passing play. And finished off by Mike Dill. So cross-ice pass followed by another. And Mike Dill, the recipient, he'll score the third goal of this game. So again, the Eagles have another lead. So the Eagles on the board with their third goal. A power play marker. And now the Slick Six have work to do. Right back in there are the Sticks. Bungay. Shot. Steered aside. Macbeth. And back to center for Slocum. Slocum deflected. Macbeth had a chance at it. Knocked away by the defense of the Eagles. Swain couldn't get to his forehand and now picks it up on his backhand on the far side. Dumps it into the near side corner. Getting there first is Slocum. Over to the far side for Tower. Turned over. Chance for Smith. Trying to get the ball to settle down. Swain took a swing and missed. Dumped back in by Duggan. Across center. Swain. Swain. Over to the far side. Shot off that goes just wide. Can't get that pass through off the stick of Guitard. Ball on the far side now. Over there is Swain trying to get it down to Parker. Loose ball in front, goes to the near side corner, picked up by Douglas. Over on the far side is Swain. Swain, a shot that doesn't get through. And steaming in is Mosier. Gets over the stick of Swain, onto the stick of Parker. Parker puts a move on Slocum. Slocum battles back. And now he has it, trying to hold off Parker. Slocum. And Parker still battling for it. And it goes to the far side, Parker. And play blown down. Well, just over 3 minutes remaining here. And might have penalties coming up, and this could be coincidental penalties as Slocum and Parker really got into it there. And they're both going to sit. So Slocum and Parker will sit 2 minutes. Captains and assistants captains talking about it with the official. And this will stay 5-on-5. So 5-on-5 hockey. Face-off win for the Eagles. Shot that comes through with deflection and a save there by Halbert. On the chase on the near side is Gillis. Slick Sticks take over. Here comes Copeland. Copeland can't get the pass through. Turned over. Doyle. Gillis with a chance. Deflected and a goal. Another beautiful passing play for the Eagles. And they now lead 4-2 over the Sticks. So 4-2 Eagles. And now the boys from Fredericton have work to do. Again, you can go to the cbha.com website. They're doing a great job right now of updating your stats. You can follow along all your scoring leaders and all your up-to-date scoring statistics. So right now, for example, for this game, you click on, you can see all the goals and assists, who scored. Some great stuff by the scorekeepers here. Getting those stats up online. Mijak has a goal. Dugas a goal for the Slick Sticks. And Lalonde and Dill and Parker. And that last goal, Colton Parsons. So Mike Dill out there with Nick Parker. On the near side, here's Stevens. Shot doesn't get through. Mike Stevens again, can't get it across. As Rue couldn't get a stick on it. Slick Sticks really in trouble now. Eagles have their tails up with 14 seconds left, trying to get some big separation before the half. 4-2. On the far side, Nick Parker. Knocked away, Copeland on the far side. Might get a shot off, puts a move on Parker, has to hurry. Time's going to run out on him. All right, so 4-2 for the Eagles here at the end of one. So again, our question right now for you, if you're out there watching, just had a friend or two say they're having a hard time hearing us. Now, on my computer, I've got the volume working fine. This is Carolyn McCafferty. Thank you very much, Carolyn. Appreciate that. Sound and video is working fine. So great stuff. Carolyn McCafferty checking in on the email. So thank you very much. So Dan LeBlanc on the email, Carolyn McCafferty on the email, and also you guys on the Twitter. Great to have you with us. Okay, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back at the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Championships on Bell Alliant Community One. All right, friends, welcome back to the championships, the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Championships right here on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. And again, 4-2 here for the Eagles as we start our second period. Colton Parsons just scored. Mike Dill has scored. Nick Parker and Todd Lalonde all scoring for the Eagles. Bruno Douglas and Guillaume Michak, your scores for Fredericton as we start our second period. Half, I should say, 2 20-minute halves. And again, thanks for the email from, just checking. I still have Taylor Dempsey saying he can't hear us, but Carolyn McCafferty saying that sound is fine. So thank you very much for Carolyn for reaching out to us. We can put that to rest as we start our second half, and a good one. Slick Sticks had a 2-1 lead at one point. On the far side, there's Swain. Dumped down to the near side corner. Bungay. Slick Sticks going left to right on your screen in the white and black shorts. Again, hello out there to Dan LeBlanc watching. Cheering for the Slick Sticks. Capital City Ball Hockey League. Representing. Slick Sticks across half. Matt Votor dumps it in. On the chase back there to get it is Little. Trying to stretch pass, but no luck to Todd Lalonde. That'll be icing on the Eagles. A 5-on-5. On the near side. That's Parker. And a collision. We have a penalty over there on the far side. So a penalty coming up. far side now. Trying to get in was Parker, Nick Parker. And taken away by Weatherby. Ball brought along the near side boards. Mike Dill. Bouncing all the way back. There's Todd Lalonde on the far side. To center. Dumped in on the backhand. Copeland, tricky little shot there. Parker had to be careful with it. And he'll hold on as Macbeth got into pressure. Taylor Debster is with us. Thank you very much, Taylor. Glad you got your audio. Everything's going well. Taylor Webster checking in on the Twitter. There's Gillis on the near side. Cross-court pass. And picked up very neatly here by Getson. Gillis gets in and off the stick of a Slick Sticks defender. That looked like Luke Weatherby. So, tough break there for Weatherby. Looked like that went off his stick as he tried to get in the way of the pass. So 5-2 for the Eagles. That may be all the separation they'll need here. The Sticks in a lot of trouble. Pass a little bit too far there. And that'll be icing on the Eagles. So the Eagles of Ashdale having responded now. Again, a tough loss last night. 6-2 to the Maguire Mustangs. The only game of the night. But here, getting back on track with a 5-2 lead on Fredericton. Fredericton out there right now with Ridley and Mishak, who scored a goal. And Scott Ryan. From the point, Rue gets past Mishak. And on the far side here, they come away again. Do the Eagles. Swain. Knocked down and a gorgeous goal. Batted out of the air for the Eagles. On the backhand, Getson does very well. So a great job by Getson. That shot deflected high in the air and knocked out of the air into the back of the net by Getson. One of the games of the tournament so far. And now surely the Eagles, this could be all they'll need. 16 minutes remaining, 6-2. But as Dan LeBlanc said, don't count the Slick Sticks out. They'll come back to sting you. Great stuff here. This is from Davey Mossman. Thank you very much. Davey Mossman checking in on the email as the Eagles are in the attacking zone again. A big shout out to the Slick Sticks from Davey Mossman. Here come the Sticks on the breakout with Votor. Dumped in, holding on is Parker. He'll hand it off to Mosier. Mosier in behind the net. And on the chase down there on the far side is Doyle working against Votor. Doyle shakes free of Votor. Loses it momentarily, gets it back. All right, back to Stevens. He'll wind one up. Doesn't get through. That goes off Douglas. Out of bounds. Or over the boards. So, Davey Mossman, thank you very much. Talking about the Slick Sticks. Talking about Guy Mishak. Tough guy on the floor, is a middle school teacher. So Softy it actually is Guy. had that penalty there, but he's a middle school teacher, so that's great stuff about Guy Mijak. And Trevor Bungay, a veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. Great stuff there. Thank you very much. Davey Mossman, Big Sexy, checking in, the head of officiating for the Capital City Ball Hockey League. That's on community1sports@gmail.com. All right, so having some fun now. Tweets and emails coming in. Face off here in the neutral zone. Taylor Dempster checking in. Who's the favorite in this division? I'm not sure who the favorite is. I tell you what, this is a good Ashdale Eagles team, winning 6-2. Yesterday they lost to the McGuire Mustangs 6-2. So any scores as indication, you could say the Mustangs would be right in that talk. And again, make sure you go to the Canadian Ball Hockey Association website, the CBHA.com. And you can follow right along with all the action. They got all the updated stats. And there come the goal for the Slick Sticks. 6-3, trying to make their way back into this thing. The Slick Sticks respond. That looked like Parley on the far side. Put that one home. The Sticks only have their numbers on the back of the jerseys. Copeland was in there. Let's see if that is Parley. It is Parley over on the far side. So that was Parley, I believe, who scored that goal. And Davey Mossman, again, thank you for reaching out on that sound issue that we're just checking on. Letting us know that we sound okay. 6-3. Eagles leading Fredericton. A little adjustment to the gear here. Actually, a goaltending change for the Sticks. I think that's still Paul Halbert in net, sorry. Shot goes through the crease. Over to the far side. To the neutral zone. And dump right back in. Back there to get it is Slocum. But they hit. I mean, here's a Slick Sticks team that beat the Toronto Nailers last night 6-3. So I think we're going to have a very, very competitive C division. Shot right on, another save. Last night in that game, the Slick Sticks got down 2-0, but then put up 6 unanswered goals. So 6 unanswered goals last night for Fredericton. Bruno Douglas had the hat trick. And that 6-3 win over the Nailers. So you got an Eagles team that lost to the Mustangs 6-2. And a Sticks team that beat the Toronto Nailers 6-3. But here in this game, the Eagles lead 6-3. So that's an early indication that this C division could be wide open. Very competitive. Breaking in and losing at the last second is Scott Ryan. Ball to the near side. Down by Roux. Roux couldn't get into the attacking zone. Swain tries to get to his backhand, knocked away by Roux. In there with Doyle. Swain comes to open space, cycles down to Doyle. Tries to get it back. A high ball that comes all the way back to Parker. He lets a shot go that goes just wide. Swain couldn't get deflection on it. There's Doyle on the far side. And another goal! And that was actually Doyle in front of the net. I'm not sure if he deflected that or not. But the ball low along the floor. Colton Parsons. Parsons has a goal from earlier. But Parsons put it low along the floor. And not sure if Doyle got a stick on it or not, but more importantly, 7-3 now for the Eagles. So back to a 4-goal lead with 12 minutes remaining. 12 minutes remaining in your second half, and a 4-goal lead restored for the Eagles. On the near side, here comes Gillis. In behind the net. Gillis once more shakes free of a Fredericton defender. Cycles it behind the net for Doyle. Doyle still out there. Can't get it back to Gillis. Battle on the near side with Guitart. Doyle can't come away. To center. Kept in. And back to Stevens. Dumps it to the far side corner. On the chase is Big Parker. Billy Dealey gets over there. One of our first calls for Dealey. Wide open spaces developing for Parker as he went to the front of the net. That pass finds nobody. Comes back to the blue line. Stevens right back in. Poked away by McKillop. And on the near side, Macbeth. 3-on-3. A little float pass that doesn't get through. Stevens. And 3-on-2 come the Eagles. There's Doyle still out there. Parsons still out there as well. Stevens, Doyle to his forehand and a goal. Nicely done by Doyle. Picked that up very neatly on his backhand, goes to his forehand. And now the Eagles are rolling. 8-3 with 10:40 left. Great stuff again from Davey Mossman talking about Martin Rue. Also a veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. And that's Eric Pye now in net. So Eric Pye, the left-hander. I was checking on that. That didn't quite look like Paul Halbert. We don't have Pye on our roster here. But that is Eric Pye now in net for the Slick Sticks. And hello to Dan LeBlanc from Davey Mossman. Well, the Sticks have work to do. Trailing by 5 goals. Shot right on, gets all the way through. Parker saw it. In there was Guitard, couldn't get a stick. Shot goes just wide. Maybe a 3-on-2 developing for the Eagles. Gets past Parker. There's Slocum. So both these teams would move to 1-1 should this score hold up. Bouncing all the way through. Left there for Patrick Duggan. Taken away. Duggan gets it back. Calmly to center. A little collision there. Going flying was Todd Lalonde. He got wrapped up with Bungay. Bungay, as mentioned, a veteran of the Canadian Armed Forces. Over there on the far side. Ball gets through. Near side, Parley. Clark. Poked away by Duggan. Over the head. All the way down for Eric Pye, a left-hander. Shot. A little bit of a spin on it, a little curve. But Parker saw it the whole way, and he'll make the save. So this wide open division, Canadian Ball Hockey Association, C division. McGuire Mustangs looked very good last night. The only team we haven't seen yet, the Moncton Bubaloos. They're playing right now, I believe, against the Mustangs at the LBR with Izzy Germain. Again, just go to the cbha.com. Doing a great job right now of keeping all that updated. It is Moncton and the McGuire Mustangs right now at the LBR. Coming up after this, we go to the D division here from River Valley. Your D division game. The half hockey against the Moncton Panthers. So HAF hockey versus Moncton coming up at 3 o'clock. Alex Arsenault on Twitter. Thank you very much, Alex. And we got a penalty coming up here. About 7:40 remaining in the game. Some big separation for the Eagles in this period. Eagles scored to make it 1-0. And then the Slick Sticks took a 2-1 lead. But then the Eagles scored 5 straight, make it 6-2. Slick Sticks made it 6-3. But then a 7th goal and an 8th goal by the Eagles, and that's where we stand. Eagles again right in there. These is coincidental penalties, so still 5-on-5 hockey. 7.5 remaining in your second period. Next game starting at 3 o'clock. Nice move by Swain. Another nice move, and just a little bit too far on the setup for Getson. Getson had the wide open cage, but couldn't catch up. Trying to go backdoor there was Stevens. No luck. Actually, that's Stevens up here trying to go backdoor with Smith. Couldn't get the pass. Slick Sticks right in front, and a goal. Beauty by Mike Ridley. Over the blocker side of Parker. Went top shelf, and Mike Ridley gets the deficit to 4. Of course, you've seen ball hockey is one of those sports where you're never ahead of it. You can put up a lot of goals in a hurry. With that attacking zone stretching back to the red line once you gain the blue line. You can start to control possession. You can really put up some goals in a hurry. But right now it still stands at 4. 8-4 here. Our second game on day 2. Make sure you're with us tomorrow all day long from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. From the LBR and from River Valley. We will have the ball hockey for you. The CBHA Eastern Regional Championships. There is Swain trying to get in there. Yeah, we've got a slashing penalty coming up on the Slick Sticks. And I think it's Mishak coming in. It is the big fella, the middle school teacher. A little too physical, a little rambunctious. He'll sit 2 minutes. 5-on-4 for the Eagles. Chip down to the near side. On the chase is Copeland. Can't get the pass through. All in behind the net. Pass to the far side. Down by Doyle. There's Parker at the blue line. Inside, Mike Dill, no luck, cleared away by Fredericton. For you friends from Ashdale watching, if you've ever been to Fredericton, just a beautiful town right in the middle of the province here in just slightly below the middle, I guess, southern New Brunswick. Breaking in was Doyle, couldn't get through. The capital of New Brunswick. About an hour away here. Probably 45 minutes away here actually now with the highways from Grand Bay, Westfield. Face-off win by the Slick Sticks. They will clear. Back to get it is Arsenault. Arsenault to the far side. Lalonde. And that'll be icing. Lalonde missed it. That'll be icing on Fredericton. So not much time left, about just over 5 minutes. Next game coming up at 3 o'clock. Fredericton right back in there. Couldn't get that pass across. Good Guitard. Has it in the far side corner. Watched closely by Lalonde. Arsenault was over there as well. Beautiful pass. And breaking in is Swain. Shot that goes just wide. Good hustle there by Roux to get back and influence that play a little bit. Made Swain had to hurry up a little bit more than maybe he might have. Carolyn McCafferty checking in. Thank you very much, Carolyn, on the email. And Carolyn sending a shout-out to Trevor Bungay. So thank you very much, Carolyn. Sending a shout-out to Trevor Bungay and cheering for Fredericton. So lots of Fredericton fans checking in. Love to hear from you Ashdale fans. Got some emails coming in, or a tweet from Taylor Dempsey asking where Ashdale is. I honestly don't know. We got so many teams here from different areas. So for you Ashdale fans, let us know on the Twitter or the email, where is Ashdale? Some of the players are wearing Windsor jerseys. Over to the far side. Or jerseys with Windsor written across. Dugas. Couldn't control another goal. That's Doyle. Well, Doyle's been pesky. And that's another goal for him. So 9-4 for Ashdale. I know the Ashdale Eagles are on Twitter. I know that. Here come the Eagles again. 2-on-1. 4 minutes remaining. Stevens. Oh, a nice pass. Just couldn't quite hook up there with Swain. One finding coming in for Ashdale says it's in Antigonish in Antigonish County. So it could be Ashdale, Nova Scotia, a small community in the Canadian province of Nova Scotia. So 8-4. Colin Gillis scored here in this period. Mitch Getson. Getson has 2 goals. Mike Ridley just scored. Doyle has 2 goals. Todd Lalonde got scoring started. So right now, Colton Parsons has a goal and 3 assists. Mitch Getson has 2 assists, or 2 goals and an assist. Scott Ryan has 2 assists for Fredericton. That ball goes to the far side for McKillop. And right there to take it away is Mosher. Mosher, lots of time and space, 2:25 remaining. Eagles closing out a great performance. Again, coming off that tough loss yesterday. They have bounced back nicely, with looking like they're going to get out of here with victory. 9-4 right now. Here we go. This is Lily Ryan. Thank you very much, Lily. Ashdale, just outside Windsor, Nova Scotia. That's great stuff. Thank you very much. Taylor Dempster. All from the beautiful valley. Oh, man, oh, man. Annapolis Valley. Windsor, a gorgeous little town for you friends who haven't been there. From Fredericton or what have you. So 2 great towns here, both beautiful, both hot in the summertime. Thank you very much, Lily. That shows my geography knowledge. I live in Halifax, and I wasn't aware of Ashdale. I'm down the valley all the time. So a very small town, just outside Windsor. But all these players scattered across the valley. Great chance in front again, Doyle. And hustling back. In behind the net. Trying to get a shot off on the far side is Rue. Great chance in front. That was Macbeth. No luck. Again, D division action coming up in your men's bracket. Our second game of 5 here from the Community Center in River Valley. No luck getting that pass back by Ray Clark. The Eagles looking to respond again. In front, Smith. And couldn't get much on it. And shout out to Club Nightmare and Nightmare Squad. Along with Taylor, all those guys going to play a tournament in Ontario. Ball on the near side. Little scrum in front. We got a goaltender. Parker not happy that that shot was taken. I can kind of see Parker's point of view. I think the Fredericton player could have held up on that. I think he got... It wasn't too much of a delay. The shot was really quick after the whistle went. but it did come after the whistle regardless. Probably could have held up. Definitely didn't probably need that much velocity on it. Maybe a little bit too much follow through, having known that the whistle had gone. And then, of course, also in the middle of all that was a scrum. And Scott Ryan will sit 2 minutes, along with Parker. Brandon Parker. So no harm comes from the shot after the whistle. That was just Parker, the goaltender, taking a little bit of offense. Rightfully so. I don't think it was meant too much. And just over 10 seconds remaining on the near side. Slocum wires a shot that goes wide. The Ashdale Eagles are going to improve to 1-1. And the Fredericton Slick Sticks will drop to 1-1 in this tightly contested C division, getting more and more interesting with every game. Last night, this Eagles team lost to McGuire 6-2. Tonight, rebounding, getting the 9-4 win over Fredericton. Fredericton defeated Toronto yesterday 6-3. And obviously here losing. So we're going to have some interesting scores in this C division as we go along. Right now the McGuire Mustangs playing Moncton. Not able to get a score on that one. Scott Ryan, the player of the game for Fredericton. And Colton Parsons, player of the game. For Ashdale. So good job by Colton. And now here's a score coming in. We have a score here. Yeah, so here's a score. So Moncton beating McGuire 3-0. So the Moncton Bubaloos beat McGuire 3-0. Of course, McGuire beat Ashdale. Ashdale just beat Fredericton. Fredericton beat Toronto. So he's trying to put these things together. Again, it's showing that we're going to have a very, very tight race here in this C division. And if that 3-0 victory over McGuire, obviously Moncton is going to be a tough team to beat as well. All right, so a good C division as we move forward. Coming up next here at the championships, it's D division action. From the LBR with Isabelle Germain, you got the Montreal Brahma Bulls versus the St. John Flyers. And from here at the River Valley Community Center in beautiful Grand Bay, Westfield, it's HAF Hockey versus the Moncton Panthers. Your final score in our second game of the day, the Ashdale Eagles 9, the Fredericton Slick Sticks 4. Thank you so much to everybody who reached out to us on the email. This is, before I finish here, Nicole Parker. Thank you very much, Nicole. All the Parker boys are from there in Hants County. Go Eagles, go Parkers. So thank you very much, Nicole Parker. And Brad Sheriffs. Thank you very much, Brad Sheriffs. Will do. All right. If you're with us throughout the day, we're just going to shut the stream off for a second and get you restarted. And for you friends waiting for the next game, we're coming up here at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, we're coming up with D Division action from the River Valley Community Center. All right. 9-4 here after our second game of the day. You're watching the 2014 Eastern Canadian Ball Hockey Championships on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting in Atlantic Canada. Goodbye for now. We'll see you at 3 o'clock.